Hi everyone, welcome to Morning Coffee Break. My neighbors up here, they have needed a roof for years. I mean, probably, it's been like this probably almost 10 years. I don't know why I'm speaking with a lower tone, but they're up there working is what I'm saying. They're finally getting them a roof put on. I'm so glad for them. I'd say it was leaking, because these houses in this area are all about the same age. And that one, I remember, we've been here at least 36 years. And that one had one on, I don't know if it's ever had a new roof put on it, ever. And these have been here since the 60s. It probably has, but I'd say just one time. I don't know what's with this over here. Let's say just one time, and it is sorely needed. So I'm so happy for them. And I don't know how they were able to get it. It's expensive. We've had ours. Let's see. Our roof, we had one put on. Let me clean this lens. It doesn't look, it looks like it's got something on it. We had ours put on probably, it's probably been about 12 years or more. It's looking pretty good. I mean, where Scott painted up there for me with that spray paint, it's got a little bit of where he scraped on there, still on there. He'll get up there and sweep it off one day when he's over here. Hadn't seen him in a while. Of course, he had my brother Scott I'm talking about. He had COVID, and he's a first responder with the forestry service, and he got his shot, his vaccine, a week or so ago. He was fine with the first one, and then the second one made him sick. Made him pretty sick. But he had to have the shot, had to have that vaccine, being what he does. And my mom is getting ready. I don't know if it's today. I think it might be today. My mom's going for her second one, so I sure hope it doesn't make her sick. Yeah, you can see there, up there. Yeah, I guarantee you all that wood is, a lot of that wood is rotted, I promise you. Because there was the shingles, you can't even tell there's any shingles left on that roof. And, like the little gravel stuff that's on the shingles, there's none. I mean, when it would rain, you would see that it had soaked into that. You could tell it was just soaking in, which is going to destroy the wood underneath. So I'm very happy for them that they were able to find a way to get a roof, because I know ours was horrible. I had it was leaking a little bit. Our roof was, but and especially around the pipes that come through the roof, all the area around them had just rotted away, and it was letting water in around the vents and stuff like that. And it was in the front, it was leaking through our front porch, through the ceiling, the roof or the ceiling of the front porch, and it was running through it, and it was starting to bow out like it was going to cave in. So we had to have something done. I mean, I had a big old patch. I had friend put a big old patch on the front where the porch is, and of course it looked awful. It had like a tarp on it and stuff, so we just had to. I mean, and about when they were about done is when this tree fell down that used to be down here, this big old hickory tree. There was 2 of them. It fell and missed the roof by about maybe 6 foot, something like that. I mean, parts of it missed the roof. The rest of it went all the way up through here, all the way up through our yard. They're actually using hammers. They usually use these air guns, anymore. You hear them. The old-fashioned hammer. Yeah, like I said, I'm real happy for them. I know that'll mean a lot to them when they get that on there. When it was done, I was like, oh, thank goodness. See, now the eaves have some damage from the water coming through, and it was the reason this place right here, I don't know how good you can see that. The reason that is like that is because I had a basketball goal up there, and you gotta have holes for a basketball goal, and I didn't put enough silicone around the holes or anything. I don't know if I put any. Naturally, the water went down through there and rotted this part up here, but as long as it's got a good roof over it, it won't get any worse. But as long as there's no more water going through there, it won't get any worse. But it needs fixed. And there's a place on the front where we had an air conditioner unit in the window, and the water was running down through there, and it's a rotted part of the front that needs fixed. I'm hoping we get this stimulus thing to where I can have the house painted and maybe a few repairs done is what we need done the worst. We don't want to waste it if we get a good amount. But you never know. They'll probably talk about it for a year. Okay, everyone. See the gardens looking good. Everything. I'm thinking about having some of these collards. I don't know if they may be just barely starting to have broccoli on there. Well, let's go inside and have some coffee. Alrighty. Today's Wednesday, January 27th. Currently it's 40 degrees. It feels a little warmer than that. High is 52 today. It was warm yesterday, 58 I think it got to. Precipitation 100% today. It's supposed to rain, and then tonight changed to snow. I think they're right now calling for up to 3 inches. So I might get an ASMR video in the snow. It looks really nice, especially when it's dark and I have the floodlights on out there. It really looks good. That video did real well. And I put some music to it that was real soothing because there was no sound out there. I mean, nothing. You couldn't hear a pin. You could hear a pin drop. But anyway, humidity is 92%. Wind is 0 mile per hour, and air quality is 24. That's the good range. Ask My Tablet was a good show last night. If y'all have never seen it or you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It was a really good show. Lots of great questions. I've been getting some great questions. But I need 15 more questions to do another one. So y'all send me some questions in your comments, as many as you like. And we'll get another one on. Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews is today. If you haven't seen it yet either, check out the preview show that I did yesterday, and you can also see all the nutrition facts that way. Today's thumbnail is, I didn't really, I wanted to make orange chicken, but I didn't have any just regular chicken chunks. That I didn't want to pull everything out of the freezer to see if I could find them. That gets aggravating sometimes, to find one little thing and take everything out, you know. Wish I had a bigger freezer where it could get it more organized than a smaller one. There, I had some Tyson Anytizers, the barbecue ones. I guess they're barbecue, like boneless chicken, like boneless wings or something. I think they're boneless wings or just boneless chicken chunks. I'm not sure. But it was a barbecue, and so I couldn't, and I wanted to have those egg rolls that we got from Walmart because they're refrigerated ones, not frozen. So we wanted to have those, and so I had some teriyaki noodles. I think it was Knorr brand. I think it was. So I fixed some teriyaki noodles, and we put the chicken on it, and then had those egg rolls and some duck sauce, and it was just really, really good. Really good. That reminds me, we got that shrimp in there we never finished. Oh, I hate that when I put something in that we have some of something, like it was a shrimp ring, and we ate about half of it, and the rest of it was still kind of frozen. So I hope it's still good in there. It's good and cold in there, I can tell you that. But shrimp, if it's been a little too long, I will not, you know, I will not eat it myself, because it would bother me for sure. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go over the question of the day. What is the most important thing you would like to see happen in 2021? And there's a lot of different things that could be. You know, one of them is probably the most obvious is COVID for me. But you can list more than one thing. If you know, it's kind of, you know, you'd be like, okay, COVID, you know, but you can list that, and you can list another thing also, because there's a lot of things. How about, what is the most important things you would, how about change that to things. What is the most important things you would like to see happen in 2021? Because everybody's course is probably going to say COVID first. But go ahead and list that, and whatever the most important things you would like to see happen in 2021. I think that's a good question. And that brings me to my new little segment. I'm always trying to come up with new things. This is not necessarily new, but maybe the way the little catchphrase I'm going to use might be. And it's called What's Growing On? What's growing on, everybody? I've got what I have back there growing right now in my little laundry / grow room. And Joy told me right up front that I would not take over her laundry room. So I've got me a little place over there on the on the counter. So, okay, first thing, I'm gonna have to probably turn the camera down to where you can see it. But Kitty ate on this last night. If you haven't seen the video, check it out of Kitty taste testing her new cat grass. So here it is. Even after she's eaten on it, you can tell she did some damage. Look at that. The short ones, I mean, they were all as tall as this one right here. It was like this, straight across, and you can see she really munched down on it. I think it'll just continue to grow unless she just demolishes it. If she does, what I think I'm going to do is have like a backup one. Have one that she's eaten on and have one started, so she'll always have it. A lot of people have asked me where I got the seeds. I got them on Amazon. I got a whole pound of them. Matter of fact, I'll go get them and show you, so y'all that want to see them. Hold on. Wait. Okay, I got them. I got a whole pound of them, so they last a long time. You can see what they look like here. This is what I got. It says Todd Seeds, hard red wheatgrass. I just did a search for cat grass, and this one was pretty reasonable. I don't remember how much it was. But it'll be well worth it because Kitty really, really loves them. I mean, you just see her munch down on this stuff last night, and it won't bother him. So she had her salad last night. She's always interested in our salads and stuff. So now I started some sunflower seeds for the microgreens. I guess you would still call them microgreens. I started some sunflower seeds. Look at that. That looks pretty good. You know what? I might use, thinking on it now, I might use one of the pictures here for my thumbnail. I haven't decided yet. So you'll know before I even say this. I was going to use that picture. I'll tell you what, just in case, I'll show you the picture of the dinner. Okay. I can't tell if it's going. So that's what dinner looked like. Joy and I split one and had one because there was 5 in there. So we gave Logan 2, and then her and I split one and had one. So that's the chicken, and then that's those noodles. And it was all good. And then I had that duck sauce stuff. You can't see it too good right there. But yeah, in case I didn't decide to not use that thumbnail like I was going to. But, I mean, this looks awful nice, too. They got a ways to go yet. But you can see. I don't know why they're growing up uneven like that. Some of them just germinated. They'll all grow. And then when they get certain size, we'll put them in a salad. So that's that one. I got one little, this was from a seed from those Japanese, I believe, from the Japanese eggplants. This is the only seed that came up. So out of the ones that I kept, the seeds that I harvested, they just didn't do that good. I don't know if I put them, maybe I put them in the container too early and they needed to dry out more because some of them discolored. So I need to learn, I'm learning about that too, how to make sure I get my seeds that I harvest from the plants to be viable. You know, I never have any problem with the green bean seeds, but I've had some problems with different ones like these. But here's a little eggplant. And they're really small like this, but they got huge. If y'all remember, y'all go look at on my playlist of the 2020 garden updates and stuff. It was amazing this past year. I don't know if I can duplicate that garden again. It's different every year. It's, you know, I'm hoping for that, but I'm going to try to grow everything from seeds, not from my own seeds necessarily, but from seeds that I've, you know, got. Okay, y'all remember I did the little DIY on making your own hydroponic planter, and I used mugs. Here's the Steelers mug, and I put 8 seeds, if y'all remember, and I've got 8 sprouts. They all 8 germinated. So I don't know how well, I don't want to spill any of this stuff, but see, you can see them right there. And I barely got this. You can see it dripping. I barely got it touching the nutrient solution. But you can feel it's wet. And then here's the other one. I used an old Christmas mug. It might not be old. We may have got this one this Christmas, but you end up not using the Christmas mugs. You put them back in the cupboard, and you don't see them again till the next year. So thought I'd get some use out of this, and I think it might come from Dollar Tree. And here we see that. So they're doing good already. They sprouted pretty quickly too. Now come to the tomatoes. Now these here won't end up in the garden. I had to learn how to grow them so I can transplant them in the garden. And since the sun's coming out for a bit, and it's, what did it say, 40? I can put these outside for a while. I may, in fact, put the whole tray out there. No, because some of these I'm not going to ever... you got to get these acclimated to full sun before you transplant them, or they'll just fall right over. They'll just wilt, like just... So, this is the one of the black, Japanese black. Look at this. Now, if they grow lanky, which mine really isn't growing very lanky, trying to reach for the sun, so I'm obviously getting enough light to them. But if they do, when you plant them all the way up to these, probably all the way up to your first leaf at least. And they'll grow roots. The part that you bury in the ground will grow roots. Amazingly, it will. But look at that. Doesn't that look good? That's as good as you're going to get in at the garden center, that you're going to pay, you know, $3 or $4 for one. I guarantee you, because I did. I mean, I got some that were cheaper that were on sale, but they didn't have a good variety, although they did good. They were like the Better Boys, I think I had, or Big Boy last year. I got like a 6-pack. And they were as small as these or smaller. They were probably smaller than these when I actually, you know, planted them, so they did well. So why wouldn't one that looks like this? Here's my other Japanese one, black. Now I got these seeds off Wish, but it wasn't some company that you couldn't tell anything about. This company has been around for, I think it was, I don't know how many, like maybe 100 years or something. So I knew they were reputable, you know. So that's a Japanese black, and they're actually a little bit bigger than my Cherokee purples. These are the Cherokee purples. Some of the little leaves are kind of curled in. I don't know if it's been too cold back there for them or what, but they're still looking like they would do fine outside. There's that one. Here's another one. See how that leaves curled up? I don't know. I think they've got enough water. It's not dry. Oops. It is a little. I don't know. And then here's, these other two look good. Joe, what makes them do the leaves like that? I know you had some of yours curl up. They're not dried up. But they look, you know, they look good though. So those are going to go outside here in a little bit. Definitely. Maybe I should take a picture of these. Yeah, they're going outside. So, I hope everybody enjoyed that. I'll be showing you the progress of things. And of course, when I'm able to plant out there, I'll be out there every day showing you the progress, and you can just watch my garden grow with me. So, I hope you enjoyed what's growing on today. Oh gosh, I try to have fun with it. So, everybody, I appreciate you watching so much. Please press that like button. That means a lot too. Subscribe if you haven't already. That means a lot. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. And that means a lot. And share with everybody you know on earth. That means a lot too. So, thanks so much. Remember your question today. Remember, ask my tablet. Let's shoot them questions in, and we'll get another one going on. And I appreciate everybody so much. I will, what did I say? I don't know exactly what I'll do then today. Besides, you know, Logan's coming up. I'll come up with something. Y'all know me. All right, everybody. I'll be seeing you later on, and God bless.